Welcome back to the other side. In this video, we're gonna be exploring Grand Canyon National Park. I cannot believe I'm saying that because it's definitely been on my bucket list. Anna went there when she was younger, but she doesn't really remember, so it's new to us both. On the drive-in yesterday, we actually saw something terrifying. We saw the aftermath of a massive wildfire about 30 minutes outside the park. In the drone footage I'm showing you, you can see half of the forest is burnt to the ground and the other half is lush green forest. For those of you that love The Office, I just finished it last night in the hotel room. Very, very sad. If you do remember in The Office when Will Ferrell said the north rim of the Grand Canyon is surrounded by lush green forest, he is not lying. We are surrounded by massive green pines, and some of these trees are changing colors because it is fall. It's about October 13th, I think, and the north rim actually closes the 15th, so we only have a couple days to explore.
We're exactly 90 days in our USA road trip. Let's put this into perspective. We made this van without a toilet or a shower because we thought it was only gonna be 2 months. Kind of safe to say that we're getting a little sick of van life. We're missing showers, we're missing a toilet right by the bed at night because yes, I always have to pee in the middle of the night.
The one good thing about it, I know there probably shouldn't be a good thing about it, but she sees the most amazing stars and she's always like, Ian, come outside, come out. Look at the stars we saw here. They're the best stars we've seen the entire trip, and they're at the Grand Canyon because there's nothing around. For those of you wondering where we're camping at the Grand Canyon National Park, we're actually in the park right now at this roundabout. We got a porta potty, we got some garbage and recycling, and this is where we slept last night. No one bothered us. There's no camping signs, so it doesn't seem like you can't camp here, and we have these tables to work on.
This is our Jackery. It's a portable power station, and it's our lifeline. We just used it to make coffee, and now I'm curling my hair in the woods. Again, kind of getting old. We're gonna actually do everything that we want to do here in 1 day's time. So if you only have 1 day to visit the Grand Canyon, this video will be perfect for you. Today, we're starting out our day with a scenic drive. We're at Point Imperial. It was 11 miles into the scenic drive and we are at an elevation of 8,800 feet and it's absolutely stunning. Ready, Ian?
Here comes our first big reveal. Boom! Look at how massive this is. It's one of those places you need to be here to really see how crazy it is.
That right there is Point Imperial. This viewpoint is the best view of the East Canyon. It sure lives up to its reputation.
For those of you that don't know a thing about the Grand Canyon, kind of like us before we came, is that the North Rim is the least visited part with only 10% of visitors every single year, while the South Rim gets 90% of the 6 million visitors a year. A big difference, and we could definitely tell there's no one around. We only see a couple cars here and there. It's
just
much more
how
peaceful.
We like it.
Just how we like it, like Anna said. We were just reading this helpful signs, and the Vermilion Cliffs are right there in the distance. You can barely see them. I'm gonna zoom in. But right past the Vermilion Cliffs are Zion, Capitol Reef, Glen Canyon, and Arches National Park. We just finished up Zion National Park and it was like Disneyland and Disney World combined. It was so packed, but nonetheless, it was beautiful. If you wanna watch that video, it's right up here.
Imperial Point is an awesome place to have lunch because there's nobody in sight. They have a lot of benches here, so there's an amazing view that you can eat by. And also there's picnic tables right over there. So if you have a big family, they have a big setup for you. We make a ton of quinoa at once. I make the whole bag so that I don't have to cook anymore. Like I used to cook every day on the road and I'm sick of it. So now we just eat quinoa plain with hummus.
Now we are at the visitor center and there's a trail right here that's only half a mile called Bright Angel Point. It's probably the best viewpoint. The reason I know that is because we did it last night, but we didn't show you guys. So today we'll show you.
We wanted to come back during the day because the sun at nighttime creates shadows so you can't see one of the sides. So we're hoping during the day, sun being directly above, you can see a really cool view of both sides. Something really important here at the Grand Canyon is the air quality. When there's pollution, you can't really see it as well. They work really hard with surrounding states to make sure the air quality stays good for those who want to see the Grand Canyon. We're at a very awesome viewpoint. I think it's the best one we found on the entire trail. It looks really sketchy from the side. I think Ian got a shot from me from the side, but when you're on it, straight on, it's a really big platform, so it's not as scary.
And that's the end of the trail right there where you see a lot of people on that tall rock over there, but we chose over here because there's less people.
COVID.
And COVID, yeah, and this. Like, are you kidding me?
If you want to do one trail here at the north rim of the Grand Canyon, definitely do Bright Angels Point. It's super fast and it has some of the most amazing views of both sides of the canyon. We suggest coming at noon because the sun's up, the light's hitting both sides and you can see them perfectly clear. Next up we have Kaibab Trail. Let's do it. Woot woot!
Last trail of the day we're doing is called North Kaibab Trail. It's the only maintained trail down into the canyon. I think we're only about to do 1.5 mile round trip, so not too bad, but still the altitude's gonna make us tired.
There's so much poop. It's mule poop.
I think the big thing Anna and I are thankful for right now is that we came at one of our favorite times, which is fall, and the colors going down. Oh.
The fall colors are making our trip that much more special because honestly, we didn't even know if we were gonna get to see the leaves change this year, and having different colors with the green and the canyon, it's really magical. Hey, if you have vacation time in October.
We have made it down probably 0.8 miles to the Coconino viewpoint, and wow, we're semi in the canyon. You could really see the walls. Boom! Yeah, people do that trail all the way down there. We'll zoom in a little bit, but trail goes right through that canyon.
We just saw some mules and we learned something today. In order to breed a mule, you need a female horse and a male donkey. It can't be the other way around or it's not called a mule, it's called something else. A henny. It's called a henny the other way around. We're gonna end our hike at Coconino Overlook. You can continue on. There's other things to see along this trail, but we know it's a very vigorous hike up, so we're gonna head out now because it's getting dark and we're hungry. We were just driving and I was like, oh my god, bison!
I had no idea the Grand Canyon bison. Look at that. There is nothing more pretty than bison with this fall color. It is unbelievable.
That is the coolest thing ever.
Look at those guys. What a great way to end our day here at Grand Canyon National Park. I can't believe we saw buffalo. I didn't think that was even a possibility, but what a great surprise. Right now we're having something called a smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord is a little bit of everything. We have quinoa, kale, onion, tomato, egg, hummus, and then some oil and vinegar. We just put it all in a bowl. We hope you enjoyed watching us at the Grand Canyon. Before we go though, we want to show you something that we have never showed you before, and that's how we set up our bed for nighttime. Last night it was freezing cold, below 30, and Ian and I have to snuggle. That's how we keep warm. We do have a thermal sleeping bag, we never pull it out. It seems to do the trick cuddling, so if you're alone, sorry. If you have another person, make sure to snuggle up.
First thing we do before bedtime is wipe down with baby wipes. If we can't find a shower, which we usually don't, this is all we have to do. So we wipe down, kind of do everywhere you can, and this kind of makes you feel semi-clean.
So we already moved everything before we had dinner, but basically what we do is there's some stuff on our bed during the day. For example, these hats are hanging by my side and I don't want them when I'm sleeping, so we just put everything up here, and then like my backpack, when we're too lazy to go put it up, we put everything up here so the bed's nice and ready for us. We've shown you these in other videos. We cut out insulation to put up as our shade, and usually they're always up in our car, but you don't see the ones in the front. So we make sure to put this up and one out in the front so we have some privacy at night.
These things are Velcroed, so it's easy to take them up and down every single day.
Once we have the bed situated, we'll get in. I'll usually like not be ready for bed yet. I'll have to wipe down. I take my shoes off. We always keep one side open, either the passenger side or the driver's side, whichever one we're feeling.
The reason we keep one side open is of course to go to the bathroom during the night or to even change or clean off.
Now we're in the bath. We keep our lights on. We watch TV on our iPad. We were watching The Office, but we finished, so now we're on to Friends. I think Ian already told you that. I have a candle. I am obsessed with candles, so that was one of my birthday presents from Ian. So we like that at night. And then we always have a yogurt for dessert. I don't know why we started this. Ian and I have big sweet tooths and we were eating candy a lot, so we decided to switch to yogurt every night. And then Ian always has peanut butter, and that's it. That's all we do. It's It's a simple life cop.
Hopefully that helps some of you guys out there wondering about our routines on the road. If you guys enjoyed this video or got any value out of it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you thought. For sure, subscribe, why not? We will see you in the next one. Woot woot, yip yip, riba, 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 woot woot, riba. Next time on the other side.
In this video, we are going to be doing all things around the Page, Arizona area.
Heading towards the most famous spot here in Lake Powell, which is Antelope Canyon. This should be on everyone's bucket list. This is amazing. We're going mountain biking around Lake Powell. These are special bikes because they're electric.